Alright, what's up guys? Today we are doing test hands for Blue Eyes Guard Dragons. This is a deck profile I recently posted on the channel. If you want to go check it out, check it out. But basically, I am actually playing more cards in my extra deck than I did in the deck profile, only because I want to show you guys the variety of monsters and boards that you can end on. And ultimately, test hands, that's the whole objective of test hands. You know, you kind of, you're testing the deck, you're evaluating what different combos you can do. But in addition to that, you're ultimately deciding, you know, which extra deck monsters are the most important to keep, you know, within your extra deck. So I guess just watch this and then you can see all the different types of moves that you can do. And based on that, maybe you can, I don't know, you know, tailor your extra deck differently from what I ultimately ended on. Just shuffle that very well. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to draw. Got World Legacy Guard Dragon, never a bad card to see in your hand. Starliege Seifert, White Stone of Legend, Chaos Space, and Collapse Wyvern Bust. Actually, not a bad hand. A lot of extenders. We can search basically a lot of the dark monsters that we need if we wanted to, but that is actually a pretty decent hand, I'd say. And we can get them back. Alright, so there's a few different ways to do this. So I think we're going to activate Chaos Space to pitch the White Stone of Legend in order to search a dark dragon monster, or a dark monster that cannot be normal summoned or set. So our options in our particular deck is Chaos Emperor Dragon and the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Both I'd say are pretty decent options. Out of the darks, I will go with, it's kind of actually a hard one. So I don't know how many monsters I'm going to be able to get engraved and how fast, so I think I'm actually going to go for the, actually I'll go for the Chaos Dragon Levianeer because I could probably get a lot of lights in the graveyard. Oh, and then actually I'm going to activate the effect of White Stone of Legend in order to search for a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So there you go, that's going to be our first Blue Eyes search, one of many. And we put that engraved, that's actually not too bad. Alright, so next we are going to summon the Starliege Seifert. Activate the Starliege Seifert in order to, we're actually going to get rid of the Chaos Dragon Levianeer in order to get a copy of Chaos Dragon, the other one, to our hand. It'll make sense more in the end here, but we're going to get the Chaos Dragon to our Envoy of the End. We also could have searched a copy of Alternative Eyes if we wanted to, and we might ultimately go into that, but right now, based on what I see in our graveyard and on the field, this is what I want to do. Next, we are going to activate the effect of World Legacy Guard Dragon in order to special summon back the White Stone of Legend, right there. With the White Stone of Legend and the Starliege Seifert, I think we're going to go ahead, link these two away in order to special summon a copy of Dragunity Knight Romulus, right there. Dragunity Knight Romulus will allow us to search for a copy of either Dragon's Ravine or a Dragunity Spell or Trap card, which we're going to do the Dragunity Spell and Trap card because we're going to search the Dragunity Divine Lance. Next, we are going to, looking in the graveyard for better options. Also, since we linked away the White Stone of Legend, we're also going to be able to search a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is going to add another Blue Eyes to our hand, which seems idiotic, but I guarantee it'll make sense later on. We try to generate some advantage here. We have a lot of recursion in graveyard because Starliege Seifert can get the Chaos Dragon back to our hand, and Chaos Space can bring it back from the banished pile. So we have a lot of recursion, honestly. So now we are going to use Dragunity Divine Lance, equip it to Romulus, activate this effect in order to equip Dragunity Phalanx to our Romulus. Now, when this is equipped, it can special summon stuff, so we are going to special summon it. Next, we're going to use the Romulus. We're going to link it away in order to special summon our copy of Linkross. Linkross allows us to summon a token for every link rating. For the link rating of the link monster we use, this has a link rating of 2, so we're going to summon 2 tokens. They're both level 1, and I'm going to summon them right there. We're going to use the Phalanx and the level 1 token. You can only use the tokens for synchro summons, nothing else, to summon a copy of Metal Marcher. Now we're going to use the effect of Metal Marcher in order to special summon a tuner from the graveyard. We can actually special summon the White Stone of Legend, which is pretty awesome. We're going to summon that. We're actually going to go ahead and summon it way over here for later on reasons. But we're going to summon that back. Next, we're going to use the Metal Marcher, which is a tuner, and the Link Cross, which is not a tuner. Link both of those away in order to special summon a copy of Crystron Needle Fiber. Alright, we are now going to use the effect of Crystron Needle Fiber. Up here, we're going to use the effect of Crystron Needle Fiber in order to special summon a copy of White Stone of Legend onto the field. I want to get that into circulation as fast as possible. Now we're going to link away the White Stone of Legend in order to special summon a copy of Elpie right there. And you might say, like, what is that Elpie going to do there? Nothing, but actually White Stone of Legend will add us a Blue Eyes too. So we're going to add our last copy of Blue Eyes. So we've got a lot of cards in our hand there. Now we're going to activate the effect of World Legacy Guardragon in order to move the Elpie right here. So now the Crystron Needle Fiber and the Elpie are both pointing towards this zone right here. So what we're able to do is we can summon a dragon from our deck. Basically any dragon, as long as it doesn't have any weird restrictions. We can summon any dragon we want from the deck. The go-to dragon was always Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, but he's been nerfed a lot, so he's actually not even the go-to dragon anymore. You have multiple options. You can go Tempest, Galactic Spiral, or Darkness Metal Dragon. These are all good options. Or you can also use Omni Dragon Rotar. You can summon, obviously, tokens. We've already used Seyfert, so we're not going to use him. So in this particular case, I actually think he's still the best option. So we're going to go into the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon right there. I don't think we even, his effect is a hard once per turn, don't forget. What we're going to do, well, now it's a hard once per turn. What we are going to do is we can special summon from the graveyard, but I'm not going to use his special summon from the graveyard effect just yet. I don't think it's particularly necessary right now. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to move this out of the way since we've already used it. We're going to link this away for a copy of Linkuriboh, and the reason we do that is because I want to get a Linkuriboh in circulation so I can get rid of that token later on. Now we are going to, we're not using his effect yet, we're going to link away 1, 2, 3, 4 monsters away for a copy of Saryuja Scoldred. So we're going to summon the Saryuja Scoldred. That's going to obviously activate. We'll keep this right here. We're going to activate the effect of Saryuja Scoldred. This is our hand so far. We've got 3 Blue Eyes, so no matter what, we're shuffling them back, and then whatever we draw is free stuff. So let me shuffle the deck, because I've been searching it 3 million times in a turn. So we cut it to, while I'm at it. Now we're going to draw 4 cards. 1, that's great. 2, that's great. 3, not good. 4, oh my god, that's so good. I don't even know what to get rid of. Alright, that's really, 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 really good. Okay, we're actually going to get rid of at least 2 of the Blue Eyes, for sure, because they don't really help out much. And then at least 1 World Legacy Guardragon. I think that is actually the best thing to get rid of, because this is a hard once per turn, and the 2 Blue Eyes we can just research out again if we needed to. We're going to get rid of those. We're going to put those at the bottom of our deck. Next, we can actually get rid of the token if we want to right now. We can activate the effect of Linkuriboh, get rid of the token, and summon Linkuriboh right there. So now that thing is live again. We can tribute it, you know, do whatever we want with it. Keep it here, but it really is glary. I hate that, man. Next, we are going to... We have so many plays, I don't even know where to start. We're going to activate the effect of Alternative. We're going to special summon it by revealing a Blue Eyes White Dragon from our hand. And we are going to go ahead and trade in. We're going to get rid of the Blue Eyes in order to draw 2 cards. Oh my god, Thunderbird and World Legacy Guardragon, okay. We can actually activate another trade-in, but I think I'll just save the trade-in. I'll show you why later. Let's see. We have a full, beautiful graveyard to use. We can actually get the Chaos Dragon Levianeer back to our hand if we wanted to. Yeah, we definitely can get that back. We can get the Chaos Dragon Levianeer back. We can go into Blue Eyes stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to summon Wyvern Buster. We're going to summon that by banishing a Dark. We're just going to banish the Elpie from the graveyard. In order to special summon that, now we're going to link that away. I just put the Elpie in the wrong thing, but I'm going to banish the Elpie there to special summon that. We're going to link away the Wyvern Buster in order to special summon our copy of Pisty. Guardragon Pisty. And now with the effect of Pisty, we can special summon from the graveyard to a zone, two link monsters point to. Just going to be the Red Eyes Darkness Petal Dragon. Alright, so now we've special summoned the White Stone of Legend. We are actually going to use the White Stone of Legend and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We're going to link, not link those two away, we're going to synchro those two away in order to special summon our ultimate monster, which is the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. This monster basically tags out, gives us protection, does all types of other stuff. So, and then we're going to be able to, since we used White Stone of Legend, search another copy of Blue Eyes to our hand. So basically our next trade-in is going to be completely free, because we got to just keep abusing all of these Blue Eyes cards, which is super awesome. We still haven't even used the special summon effect of Saryuja Skuldred. Next, we have to get rid of Pisty because it's stopping us from summoning non-dragons. But we kind of need to use the effect of Saryuja because I don't want it to go to waste. So I'm going to special summon a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon to the field. Yeah, why not? We're going to summon the Blue Eyes right there. We'll trade in with something else later on. Next, we're going to link away the Saryuja Skuldred and the Guardragon Pisty in order to special summon a copy of Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, which is ultra important. Next, we have to just keep building this beautiful board. We're going to... Well, actually, I don't think we ever searched off of Wyvern Buster. So we're going to add that. I totally forgot. We have to search the Collapse Serpent. This is when we used, a little while ago, we used the Wyvern Buster. When we linked it away for a link 1, we should have searched the Collapse Serpent. It's just a small mistake. There's the Collapse Serpent. Next, we can go into several different things. The board's already looking amazing, by the way, but we can go into a few different things here. I'm actually, I think, going to use this Wyvern Buster. I'm going to banish a light monster. I'm going to just banish the Wyvern Buster out of the graveyard in order to special summon the Collapse Serpent. I'm trying to get to a certain amount of monsters here so we can go into another powerful monster. We're going to get rid of the Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Collapse Serpent, Linkuriboh in order to special summon a copy of Apollousa Boa the Goddess. I think she's very, very good. She was summoned with 4 monsters, so she has 4 negates. 4 negate Apollousa. Pretty good. Next, we are going to... We can trade in the Danger Thunderbird. We can also use the Danger Thunderbird, but I don't know if we need to. Actually, what we're going to do now is... We have a lot of recursion cards in the graveyard, so I want to be able to utilize them. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use the copy of Starliege Safer. We're going to banish it from the graveyard in order to add back the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And now we are going to activate the... we're going to summon the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. I'm still deciding whether to use darks or lights, but I think I'm going to go with the darks, the dark route, because the light route would give us another immediate rank 8, but the light route would give us basically getting rid of a card in their hand. So I think I'd rather get rid of a card in our opponent's hand. So I'm going to get rid of the Pisty, Linkuriboh, and actually I'm not going to get rid of Linkuriboh for reasons I'll show you later. Collapse Serpent. I might have to, actually, based on the graveyard. Actually, we're going to get rid of the Red Eyes Darkness. I like keeping the Linkuriboh for a recursion reason. But we're going to get rid of these guys in order to special summon the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And now, since we used darks in order to special summon him, we get to get rid of a card in our opponent's hand. So our opponent also loses 1 card. Next, we are going to... guess we were going to banish everything anyway. Actually, we're going to go for the trade-in because we really do need the darks in our graveyard. We're going to use the effect of trade-in on Thunderbird. I'll pop a card, although they don't have any because it's turn 1. Draw 2 cards. Another trade. Oh my god, dude. Hope I get a level 8. Nope, no level 8. Use to get trade-in to get this card. We are now... Actually, we do have a level... Wait till you see this. We're going to banish a copy of Alternate Eyes. We're going to banish the copy of Danger Thunderbird in order to special summon Chaos Dragon Envoy of the End. Now we can... You can see we have the trade-in, but with no level 8, so we can actually banish Chaos Space. We can banish Chaos Space in order to get a monster from our banish zone. And we're going to be able to shuffle it into our deck and then draw... Or put it at the bottom of our deck and draw a card. And actually, we did not look at a level 8, but we got a copy of 1-for-1. So this is now banished. We're going to activate the 1-for-1. We're going to send the White Stone of Legend. This is a really long turn, but this is kind of like what the deck plays like. 1-for-1 in order to summon a level 1 monster. Summon the White Stone of Legend, and then we are going to search a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon to our hand. And now we have a level 8 to go into if we want to. We do still need to go into the... We still need to go, if we can, into the Union Carrier play, because I really actually like that play. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to overlay these two. Drag Bludian. We're going to activate Trade-In one more time, because I don't think we play anymore. I don't think it's possible. Oh, a nice Galactic Spiral Dragon and Buster Dragon Sword. Drawing the Buster Dragon Sword wasn't that big of a deal, but it's annoying. You'd rather have something else. We're going to activate the Galactic Spiral Dragon. We control at least 2 Dark or Light Dragons, which we actually control 4 of, to special summon the Galactic Spiral Dragon. Now, using the Galactic Spiral Dragon, actually, we can actually make... So this is basically where we're near the end of the board here. I know it's been a while, but we can actually use the Galactic Spiral Dragon, turn everything into level 8s, and then we can use these two to go into another level 8. For example, we can go into a copy of Hope Harbinger Dragon with these two. So that's one board that we can make, which is a pretty cool board. Or we can link the Galactic Spiral and link away the White Stone of Legend. This will get banished. This will go to the graveyard. And then special summon a copy of Union Carrier. And now we're going to search another copy of Blue Eyes if we still have Blue Eyes in our deck. I don't know. I've been searching them so much I've actually lost count. And we actually don't have any more Blue Eyes in our deck to search. But now we can use Union Carrier to attach the Buster Dragon to the Drag Bludian. Then we activate the effect of Drag Bludian. We're going to detach one of the materials in order to get a XYZ monster from our extra deck. So we're going to summon our copy of number 92, or we can summon the Hope Harbinger Dragon. But I'm going to go with the number 92 and underneath it number 100. So we're going to summon those two using Drag Bludian. But that is basically the end board after quite a bit of work, and I assure you that could have played through a variety of interruptions just because we had so much card advantage at any given time. But at the end of all of that, here's what we have. We have Heraldic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, so you can tribute this and then bounce a card non-targeting that our opponent controls. Usually you will bounce your opponent's normal summon. But also if this card is tributed, which you will tribute itself, you can actually special summon any dragon from your deck. So you can actually, if you wanted to play a Morphage Goliath, you can actually summon that. We have 4 negates with Appaloosa. We have Drag Bludian, which can't be targeted, and he's attached with the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword, which this card actually prevents our opponent from special summoning the extra deck. This just enabled this to happen, so it doesn't really do anything. We have Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. You can actually tribute Blue Eye Spirit Dragon in order to go into Azure Eyes. So you can just tribute, go into Azure Eyes, and then all of these monsters will be protected, which is pretty cool. Except for, of course, Appaloosa and Union Carrier, but that doesn't matter. This kind of does. But you can go into that to protect your dragons. Also, the Hard Earth Dragon. This can't be destroyed by battle, and during the end phase, it banishes all cards that were set or summoned by your opponent, which is really good because they're going to have to play through this board, and they're going to make something lackluster, and then they end their turn, and everything that they have made will get banished because obviously they're playing through a lot of things. And then if you recall, we actually banished a card. Not banished. We actually got rid of one of their cards from their hand using the effect of Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So, just based on this, we have 4 interruptions, 1 interruption, can't be targeted, they can't switch from the extra deck, another interruption, Heart Earth Dragon, which basically puts a clock on them, and we got rid of a card, all off of just that one hand. It's a pretty sick hand. But yeah, this is the Guard Dragon version. I guess let me show you another test hand here. These are actually a lot longer than I thought, so I might just go ahead and only do like 2 test hands, because this is actually, I've been at this for a while now, and this is just one hand. And it sucks, but this is actually the way you have to play it unfortunately. But let's try a going second hand next. Alright, so because of how long it actually took me to do that test hand, I'm actually only going to do 2 in this video. Otherwise, this video will be 3 hours long, and I don't think anyone can handle that much Blue Eyes content. I think we'll all fall apart. So we're going to do one more test hand. I'm going to shuffle it again. This is going to be a going second test hand now, because like I said, this deck can go second. It is both a going second and a first deck. Has a bunch of cards that pop, so you definitely can go second. So let's cut right there, and let's draw 6 cards, because again, we are going second. It's tough to show you, how to play through interruptions when you're going second, because obviously, how do you show something like that? Whitestone of Legend and Dangerous Tsuchinoko. Dangers are always great for going second. Alright, this is another hand that is somewhat similar to the first hand. We got World Legacy Guardragon and Whitestone of Legend, which is like the killer combo, which we drew twice, luckily enough. But this hand has a lot of potential. And remember, you are probably playing through interruptions if you're going second, but definitely with this hand you can play through interruptions. You have 3 revival spells in your hand, and basically a Limitless Searcher. Then we've got the Tsuchinoko to get stuff engraved, to get new stuff. But we're going to normal summon the Whitestone of Legend. We're going to link that away into a copy of Linkuriboh. I think this combo is going to go a little differently. Summon a copy of Linkuriboh. Activate the effect of Whitestone of Legend in order to search our first copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon. We can actually go straight into the Blue Eyes White Dragon, the alternative eyes, if we wanted to. But not yet. We're going to just save it for now. We're going to activate the effect of World Legacy Guardragon. And the other thing, actually, we have Monster Reborn, so we can actually summon stuff from our opponent's graveyard. But again, this is why it's so difficult to do test hands going second, because you don't know what's in their graveyard. So you might have been playing against Rockets, and there could have been something really, really useful, like a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in their graveyard, and you could have taken it and then used it. But again, there's no way to tell. We're going to use the World Legacy Guardragon to special summon the Whitestone of Legend back. We're going to link that away again in order to special summon our copy of Elpie. We're going to use the Whitestone of Legends effect in order to search another Blue Eyes. It's a mandatory effect. Search another Blue Eyes White Dragon right there. Alright, so next we are going to activate the effect of World Legacy Guardragon to move the Elpie right there. This stays on the field technically, but it's kind of annoying, so I'm just going to get it off the screen, but this is a continuous card, just to make things clear. We're going to, move the Elpie right there, and now we're going to use the effect of Elpie. We can use it to special summon anything, but we will special summon a copy of, in this particular case, we're going to special summon a copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Activate Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to bring back Whitestone of Legend. Now we are going to link the 4 of these guys away. Link these 4 away in order to special summon a copy of Saryuja. And again, like I said, we have so many cards that can play through stuff in our hand that it's perfectly fine. Like, we will play through almost anything, because we have 2 revival spells and a Tsuchinoko and alternate eyes if we wanted to summon pop something, like if they had a negate or something. So again, that's pretty hard to show when you're doing test hands, but you could definitely play through an opponent's board. We have a lot of stuff here. We're going to go into a copy of Saryuja. Let me make sure. Yep, right there, Saryuja. So he's mandatory Chainlink 1. Then we've got Whitestone of Legend, Chainlink 2. It's going to resolve backwards, so we're going to add a card off of Whitestone of Legend. With Whitestone of Legend, we're going to add, you guessed it, a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which happens to be the last one in our deck. This is what our hand looks like before we draw off Saryuja, which is already insane because we have 7 cards in our hand before we have drawn 4 cards off of Saryuja. So let's shuffle our deck. We do want to put at least 2 level 8s on board, but we're trying to put 4. The reason we want to put 4 is because it'll allow us to OTK like guaranteed. But even now, I think we can still OTK. So those monsters there, and we're going to draw 4. 1, kind of useless. 2, not useless. 3, definitely not useless. And 4, definitely not useless. Alright, so we're going to get rid of 1, 2, at least 2 of the Blue Eyes, and the Whitestone of Legend, because we just don't need it. We're trying to OTK, and we need to put monsters on board, and we need to attack. Like, that's all we need to do. And we have so many cards, and we're definitely going to do it. the White Stone of Legend, and 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. This hand is disgusting for going second. Alright, so now we are going to reveal the Blue Eyes White Dragon in order to special summon the alternate eyes. We just summon it right there. Fortunately, we didn't get access to our Chaos Dragons yet, but we might. We'll see. But I don't think we need them. We have so much stuff in our hand. I think we're good. We're going to activate the effect of Trade-In. We're going to discard the Blue Eyes White Dragon in order to draw 2 cards. Trade-In and a Bigfoot. I'm always drawing Trade-In off of Trade-In. Right now, if you wanted to, you can actually use the effect of alternate eyes to pop a card. Like I said, we are going second if there's any issue areas. We have a crap load of cards in our hand. We can dig a little deeper for a Chaos Dragon and hope we draw it. And I think I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of a Bigfoot, Trade-In with Bigfoot, and then draw 2 cards again. Return of the Dragon Lords and a Chaos Space. Thank you. Although we don't have any light monsters in our graveyard now, which is terrific. I mean, in our hand now, which just kind of sucks. And we still have a special summon off Sir Yuja. I don't know if you even noticed that. There's so much going on, honestly. It's kind of insane. Chaos Space I don't think will actually help us right now because it can only search alternate eyes, and we need to search one of the Dark Chaos Dragons. But off of that Bigfoot, we actually get to pop another card. So actually, I'll keep a counter up here of how many cards we're popping. Pop 2 cards so far. Next, we can, because we are going second, so the pops actually do matter. Next, we can use the copy of Return of the Dragon Lords in order to special summon a copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon back to the field. I did want to get rid of that. We are now going to use the Thunderbird. We actually have 6 cards here, so as long as we don't hit 4, we're good. Yeah, we're going to use Thunderbird. So 1, 2, 3, 4 all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't use that dice, but we can use this one. 5. Okay, so we hit the Danger Bigfoot. We get rid of Danger Bigfoot. We pop another card. We've now popped 3 cards. And we get to special summon the Danger Thunderbird. And we get to draw a card, which should be the White Stone of Ancients, which isn't too relevant right now, to be honest with you. Next, we are going to... I think we pretty much have wrapped this up. There's nothing really our opponent can do here. We pretty much have wrapped up this duel. We can just keep extending for 3 days straight, but I don't think it's necessary. We're going to use the Monster Reborn in order to special summon Bigfoot back right there. Now we're going to go into use these 2 in order to special summon a copy of Dragbludian. He can't be targeted, so even if they add impermanence, it wouldn't matter. Next, we're going to use Blue Eyes and Alternative Eyes in order to special summon a copy of Hope Harbinger Dragon. From here, I'm just going to leave this stuff in my hand. Honestly, I could keep extending forever. I could have linked away the Blue Eyes and then just brought them back if I really wanted to. I can keep extending. You know, the White Stone of Legend I can use with Chaos Space, actually. Actually, why not? Let's keep extending. We're going to use Chaos Space. We're going to get rid of the White Stone of Ancients in order to search a copy of... Yeah, why not? You know what? We are going to keep extending. Because this is what you guys want to see, so... You know, you always ask me so much for Blue Eyes content, so I'm just going to provide it. I'm going to search Chaos Dragon Levianeer to our hand, and now we are going to use Chaos Dragon Levianeer. And with Chaos Dragon Levianeer, we're going to banish Linkuriboh, LP, and we need to banish a Light Monster, White Stone of Legend, because we want to get a variety going here. We can banish 3 darks to shuffle away a card, but we're going second, so that's kind of irrelevant. We don't have enough lights in grave. So we're going to banish these guys in order to special summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer, and we could pop 2 more cards, non-targeting. So we actually popped 5 cards in this one turn. So their board has to be pretty much empty now. You know, if they still have something, this is like they're working through a miracle right now. I couldn't believe it. But we can use Danger Tsuchinoko and do all this other stuff. But I think it's a wrap. We pop 5 cards. We summon so many monsters through interruptions. We actually have. Actually, you know, we'll flex for no reason. We're going to activate the effect of Saryuja. Did I use the effect of Saryuja Skuldread? I don't remember. No, I didn't use the effect of Saryuja Skuldread. I'm going to use the effect of Saryuja Skuldread to summon Danger Tsuchinoko. I'm going to link away the Danger Tsuchinoko and the Levianeer in order to special summon a copy of Union Carrier. Now I'm going to use the effect of Dragbludian. Detach. Actually, let's just move this here just for as much attack as purposes as possible. Detach the Thunderbird in order to special summon from our extra deck a number monster. We're going to special summon number 100 on top of number 92. So number 100 gains levels equal to the rank on the field. So he gains attack times 1000 based on the rank on the field. So this is rank 8, this is rank 8, this is rank 1. So we have 17,000 attack right there. So that's 17,000 attack right there. Then we can use the effect of, plus he got summoned under Saryuja, so he gains another 300 attack. So it's 17,300. Then we're going to use the effect of Union Carrier to attach a monster. We can attach anything we want, but we're just going to attach Buster Dragon. And with Buster Dragon, this gains another 1,000 attack, so it's now at 18,300 attack. And we also have in the graveyard a copy of Return of the Dragon Lords. I remember using it. So we have protection during the battle phase, so they have no way to pop it. So if they, like, let's say they were playing Mirror Force, it wouldn't matter. So in this one turn, we were actually able to put a monster that's 18,300 attack. We were able to pop 5 cards. We still have an extender in our hand. And honestly, you saw what I had there. I could have kept going for probably another 5 minutes. But yeah, this thing is just crazy. With all the Guard Dragon plays, we could have played through so many extenders. We have so much recursion and extension. But yeah, we just attacked for 18,300. We popped 3 cards. Most likely they have nothing left on the field. I mean, who has more than 5 cards? They could have had more than 5 cards, let's be honest. And a lot of the pops, what's important about cards like Dangers and Blue Eyes, the effects come out of the graveyard. So a lot of times they're not even prepared. So you just pop cards out of the graveyard, and their negates they don't have enough negates on field. Because you activate Trade-In, you pitch a Danger, and let's say they do waste their negate on the Danger. Now they didn't use the negate on the Trade-In. So, or if they use the negate on the Trade-In, now they can't use the negate on the Danger. So like you're always getting a +1 effect no matter what. And then, like I said, we put this incredible attack on board, and we pop 5 cards. But that is it. I think 2 test hands is more than enough, because each of these test hands took way longer than they have in the previous videos that I've done, just because of how long the Guard Dragon plays take to do. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like, and I guess subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There's definitely going to be more Blue Eyes content on this channel. But again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.